$4.65 million. That's the difference experience makes.
Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
Now at 5, someone broke into several cars in the middle of the night. New video caught the thieves in the act. Where did this happen?
Plus, uniting at USC, the class valedictorian and the content she shared inspired the crowd to form. The debate unfolding on the campus tonight.
But first, we have breaking news out of Mid-City. What was found inside a stolen U-Haul that has now become a criminal investigation? The news at 5 begins right now.
NBC4 News at 5 starts with breaking news.
Someone reported blood and a foul smell coming out of that U-Haul, which then led to the discovery of a body inside. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Annabelle Sedano. The discovery was made around 11 this morning. NBC4's Darsha Phillips joins us live from Mid-City with those details. Darsha.
Annabelle, Colleen, people in this neighborhood say they do not know how long this U-Haul was parked on their street. But as you mentioned, a body was found in the back of a U-Haul that was parked here on Apple and Redondo. We're going to move in to where it was parked, right in front of this home here in Mid-City. Now, that body was taken away by the coroner and the U-Haul hauled away as evidence. We do have video of that U-Haul being taken away from earlier today. Police say the U-Haul was reported stolen about a week ago. And then just before 11 o'clock this morning, police got a call from someone who said there was a foul smell coming from the U-Haul. And when they looked in the back, they saw a body under a tarp. Police got here and first couldn't determine if this was human remains or not, but once the coroner got here, it was confirmed that it was in fact a body in the back of the U-Haul. Detectives calling this an undetermined death investigation at this time. Understandably, people who live here pretty shaken up by the discovery. One neighbor says the neighborhood has had a lot of things dumped and discarded on the streets and sidewalks. Take a listen.
I'm concerned about finding a dead body a couple blocks from my house. Yeah, they come and dump stolen cars, bodies, and just, yeah, it's bad.
Now, police do not have much information about the person who was found in the back of that U-Haul, and they do not know how long that U-Haul was parked in that spot here on Apple Street. They do say that that U-Haul was reported stolen just last week, and detectives tell me that they have several promising leads that they are following up on. That's the latest from Mid-City. I'm Darsha Phillips, NBC4 News.
New at 5, thieves break into more than a dozen cars on the west side overnight. At least 3 neighborhoods were hit, the crooks leaving behind a lot of broken glass, even graffiti on one of the homes. NBC4's Anastasia almost live right now in Playa del Rey for us, where several cars were hit. Anastasia, do we have any idea about the suspects here?
Colleen, we're not sure if it's one person or a group of people, but we do know it's more than a dozen cars from here all the way to Venice. And these are beach communities. As you can see behind me right now, this is actually one of the companies that's been called to come out and fix some of the windows in the neighborhood. Neighbors say they're not taking much, so they think the thieves may be looking for garage openers or keys to ultimately get into their homes.
So he came over with one of those hammers and he smacked into it, and then he very gently grabbed it and placed it up top, not to make any noise, kind of scratched up my car a bit.
Trent Marlowe was describing this video captured on his surveillance camera of a burglar breaking into his car in Playa del Rey at 2 a.m. Thursday.
I came out to go to work and my car was smashed in, and then I noticed my neighbor's car was smashed in.
5 cars hit here on Sunridge Street and several more down Trolley Way, 1 block from the ocean. At least 2 other cars hit a mile up the road on Manchester Avenue. But Marlowe says the crooks aren't taking much.
I personally think they might have been after garage clickers to come back at a later date. They came by in the same car on Saturday to one of my other neighbors, and they broke into his car.
Across the marina in Venice, neighbors also cleaned glass from broken car windows Thursday.
So I woke up this morning and I went to go check out my car, and I noticed a bunch of the stuff that I had in my trunk was strewn around the neighborhood on the floor.
Daniel Simon says thieves took more than $1,000 worth in costumes he had in his car, one of 5 cars broken into on Brooks Avenue, also just blocks from the beach.
Right in front of my house where my car was last.